good morning again. Another episode of Yes Way Jose. And do I want to keep doing this again? First of all, let's do the email address. Can we do that first?
YesWayJoseMail@gmail.com.
Yeah, and we said it already that. So when he doesn't show up for this and he gets overtime for his job.
Oh, we're talking about Eli.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so your partner in crime is his brother. And when they do the email address, it sounds better when they both do it together. But you do it by yourself, it's okay.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's not as good. Not as good.
Yeah,
but because can you tell
there's
us?
There's no like performance to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it just sucks.
We're not trying to like do it.
Let's just go ahead and say it's not very good. It's not very good. Anyway, good morning to everybody. We have a wonderful guest for you today because we want to talk a lot about. We always talk about kids, right? Everybody knows if they know anything about the mayor Jose, that it is about what we can do for our kids and making a difference in their life. Because we always know that if they have a positive outlook on life, we know when they get to that road, left or right, they're going to make the right turn. Mm-hmm. Right. And so we talk a lot about that. We're going to talk about that today. It's going to be really fun. I'm excited this fall. So I want to make sure we got an email address. I'm still good looking and charming, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get you. Sure.
You want to keep your job? You want to keep your job on this podcast?
Speaking of kids, by the way, did you like the other day when I texted you? My daughter said her favorite sport is Gaga ball now.
Yeah. So see,
without you, that probably wouldn't have been a thing.
Now we need to bring Eli back for the traveling team.
Yeah,
we had a in the middle of our first episodes, we were making this whole thing about Gaga ball. His brother had a traveling team. They won the world championship or something like that.
She was telling me she couldn't remember the name of the sport, and she was telling me the rules and stuff. I was like, is it Gaga ball? And she was like, yeah, that's it. And I was like, I have to tell Jose.
We got to tell you this. So we built one here by the skate park. We have one built there. We have one by the playground area that we have now on First Street. And then there's another one that's going to go on when we build the all-inclusive playground and splash pad. There's one there too. And I knew nothing about Gaga ball 5 years ago.
Yeah,
so it's a dodgeball for kids, and they love it. I mean, it is. I mean, it's inside of a court, a 24-foot diameter a court.
You got to hit below the knees.
Yeah, they can hit you in the head and knock you out. Don't worry, but you're still in. Yeah. But if it hits you below the knees, you're out. And you use your hands to block it from hitting you from your knees or your feet. And then you have to hit it with your hand to actually, you don't throw it. So I'm thinking, that's no fun. Where's that kid that you don't like you want to throw at? Yeah. Right? That's what I was thinking.
Well, you hit it at him.
Nah, you can't throw it. If I can get it above my head to throw it.
Yeah, you can't do that.
No, you can't do that in Gaga ball. But anyway, all kidding aside, they love the game, and it's phenomenal. So and with kids I want whatever kids like to play, we're going to try to make those accommodations and somewhere in the park, next to the skate park, wherever we can. But basketball, we got somebody here today about basketball. So Coach Rich, good morning to you.
Good morning.
How you doing, man?
All
the
right,
TR3. I like that. I think you want to, for everybody, first of all, introduce yourself. And I want you to spend a couple of minutes talking about yourself. Tell us a little bit about you.
Well, Coach Irvin, Richard Irvin. I've been coaching basketball and volleyball for about 21 years now. Started TR3. 21 years.
Started when he was 8.
I was about to say, yeah.
He's got a good look still. He's keeping the look. I look 66.
I try to take after you.
No, man.
I tried.
I just made up the good looking and charming thing. That's just who I am. I make up stuff like that. But anyway, so 21 years.
21 years.
Age groups that you work with?
I started with elementary. Yeah. Moved up to middle school. Now I'm in high school, but our program we do 5 through 18.
Okay.
Similar to like you said, geared around starting them young and keeping them focused, and instead of making a left, make a right.
Yeah, and you've been coaching. So you've been involved in different parts of Bullitt County, in Louisville as well, right?
Yes, Hillview, from Jefferson County, Hillview, and now that we're trying to come towards Shepherdsville to give more to the kids this direction. I really feel proud about it. So.
Yeah, that's good stuff. First of all, I mean, obviously, he looks like he can play basketball. I wouldn't.
You're not a good basketball player?
No.
You don't have like the old man.
I play baseball.
I got the clip of him. Don't let him lie. I got a clip. I got a clip.
Yeah. So what he's talking about is actually what we did is we actually, Roby had the basketball coach there for 20 years. Yeah. They just dilapidated. And so I called the superintendent, Jesse, and I said, Jesse, do you care if I go over there and fix those basketball courts? We spent $6,200, put new courts up there, fixed it all up, and it's busy all the time. Mm-hmm. And so we're going to build another one by the football fields. If you come down Joby Hall, If you come right there, there's an old gray building there. That's our building. It's all water. We're going to bulldoze that thing and build more parking spaces for that area, but it will have a basketball court on it. So you have one there. You're going to have the one on the First Street side, and then you're going to have one on the Frankie Simon side. So there's 4 basketball courts. So kids can play. I mean, at different ages, whatever they can do, because I want you out. I want you skinning your elbows, scraping your knees. I want grass stains.
Yeah.
I know, listen, they all like their iPads and laptops and whatever else they call it today. I don't even, the phones. But there's a time for that. But there's a time for you to be a kid, and time for you to get out and do those type of things. And that matters to me. And so, we talked a lot about things that we did. So we came into office in January of 23. And since that time, we have a gym inside City Hall. So we've used that gym for free clinics on Saturdays, like 9 to 10:30. You bring your child out there, no cost to you at all. They'll teach them volleyball, basketball, baseball, soccer, gaga ball. Skateboarding, which I will never do.
I need to learn how to do that.
I know.
Hospital visit in no
time.
time.
I'll be bubble wrap me. Bubble wrap. Sorry, the bubble wrap. But anyway, so it's all these things. Got a guy named Alan Blair. Like to give him props. He's always doing things here Saturday morning with the kiddos. They do a little church service. It's really a lot of fun for these kids. And so for me, the biggest thing is, we want to continue to have things, but we know our neighborhoods. We know that we have families that are busting their butts, trying to keep food on the table, pay the utilities, get that house payment made. And so what can we do to continue these kids keep playing and keep doing things that they love? And listen, I'm all in for kids that want to play music, that want to sing, do art. We've got plenty of opportunities. We're working on those things as well. I just want a kid to have a passion that they can hang on to that gives them self-worth.
Yes.
Right? Mm-hmm. Self-worth.
Yes.
Listen, we start out positive. When we brought into this world, it was positive. So from that point to 18, what happened? Right? And that's what we want to make sure.
Activities.
That's right. So we want to be a part of controlling what a child feels about life.
Yes.
Right. And sometimes it's about mentoring. Maybe sometimes both parents are working, can't be there. Maybe it's only one parent. Maybe it's no parents and grandparents. So we want to be able to offer things that help our kids. This is where it starts.
Yes.
So we got to talking. There's a lady named Amy somewhere sitting in this room. Don't know where she's at. Maybe she's over there. She was very persistent.
Watching.
Yeah. Oh, she's watching me. I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
I'm in trouble. But I do think that her passion that you have, and the same thing, I've got a stepdaughter who's really good in volleyball, and I've watched Danielle and her program out here with these kids, and I love it just to see the kids out here doing things. And so we got together. We started talking about what we can do. And it includes everything for anybody, any way we can make things happen. But we start talking about the basketball piece. And so I want everybody to know on this podcast comes out about 4 to 6 weeks from now. We try to do a few of these because, I'm busy doing that mayor thing and I can't always hang out with Travis. but we try to make sure that people will see and listen to this podcast and see that we're trying to put on a recreational basketball program from mid-September. Yeah, affordable is free.
Yes.
I'm going to tell you
that's the best affordable we can get.
Yeah. And we want to make sure that, and again, that's why I appreciate you. Because you do it from their heart and soul. I mean, it was like unconditional. Yes, I got this. And so we've got a place for you to do that. We're going to continue to work on any kind of finances that go into this because it's important. I know I mentioned the Cabero Foundation in a number of my podcasts, but I bring that up because that foundation we just gave 169 free passes to the aquatic park through the school systems. We had the school systems work on, we knew it was the lower income families, but we wanted them to know. We wanted you to find something that a child did, okay, whether they're in school every day, good teacher's aid, great attitude, in their family life, and they still come in with a big smile on their face. That's an achievement in life, right? So they got a certificate. They were all given certificates, and then what they'll do is they'll turn those certificates in for those free passes that they'll get to use for 365 days. So if we open it up a little later, not that the outdoor pool is open now, you get 365 days, so you'll get the indoor pool until you get to go to the outdoor pool. So it's really cool for these kids. These are very special passes that we give, and we did that because it gave them worth. They came home and said, Mom and Dad, look what I did. Mm-hmm. And that's what we want, right? Because then that road, when we get to that road, that split in the road, where you going to go?
That right there really stick with them, knowing that they've actually achieved something and able to accomplish more goals as long as they stick with it. So
so I wanted to talk about the basketball league and let you talk about the ages and what you're thinking about it. But obviously we want to put this on, and it will be free. Yes. And we want to make sure how we tie this in. Maybe the first year, I tend to believe we're going to advertise it. Amber Odell, a great community planner for me, does a great job. We'll have that information out for everybody. But talk a little bit about what you want to do with this program in the fall.
Well, I plan on making sure the kids at least get one good day of recreational work to where they can come in, work on their fundamental skills. My coaches will be on hand to where during game time and team practice times, we're there to teach them how to work as a team. Everything you learn individually can come together as a team to make it a little more easier once game time comes.
Yeah, I try to make sure people know that sports are a great avenue. It doesn't mean everybody has to play sports, but whatever you do, there's structure, there's discipline, and if it includes other people on that team, you've got to learn how to play with others as far as making it work for the team to be successful, not the individual. Right? It's for the whole, not the one.
And it helps them off the court too. So our goal is to teach them life goals to where even though yes you're working as a team on a sport, that takes you into your work life too, into your real life whenever you get adult and get that 9 to 5 and
because you have coaches and then you have bosses.
Coaches and bosses,
and they're going to direct you.
Yes. So you got to be able to be coachable. You might think that you're putting the salt on the fries just right, but the boss might come in and be like, no, and they'll come from the left to the right. You got to be able to be coachable. So, yes, it really takes you to your life skills.
So for 21 years, you've probably touched a lot of kids, okay? You see some of these kids today?
Yes. I actually, and that's what's so... It's amazing that
it's like 21 years. Some of them might not be kids anymore.
Yeah, and that's what's so. I got one that he calls me Pops.
That's cool. That's really cool. Yeah,
he actually was a young one, and when he was growing up, left or right. I pushed him to the right. Like it was kind of hard, but I had to push one kid, and he did. Now he has his first son. And now he's back with me coaching my youth league.
Oh, that's awesome.
So he's actually learning how to give back.
Give back, that's right.
And that was one of the first things he said to me after the first game. He's like, Coach, I don't know how you did it. How'd you put up with us? I'm like, now you're starting to see. Yes. So, yes, it really is. It's because there's so many families out there that, like you said earlier, single mother homes. The kids don't have that guidance, and they want to be wanted. So we're giving them a space that actually helps them through that. So
So it just reminded me. So Kevron is my little brother. Over 20 years. I've known him for a long time now. And his grandmother got him involved in the Big Brother program that we actually were with. I actually knew him just 2 weeks before I met Lynn, my wife. And it was interesting to watch. And she just said, I just want him to have somebody to hang out with. And then when Kevron was actually interviewed on a TV spot we did, he said, I just want to be able to get out and just experience life a little bit. And it was really cool. And we, it was a whole different program. And we've known him. He's grown up now. Oh my gosh, he's 36.
Yeah, that's he's in his
36. He was 12.
Yeah.
And so, we still stay in contact. And so, I think there's things that we can all do to help those. But when we do it for the right reasons, it all comes back in a better way for us.
Yes.
I mean, there's nothing money can ever give us that's going to take care of us.
No, and that's what I drove when we first started TR3. Life is gonna life, but at the same time, I made it a purpose to make sure the door stays open because I'm living my future. I always say I'm living mine, and you're getting prepared for yours. So keeping the doors open for these kids has always been my main focus, and sometimes do get rough, but they don't know it.
Well, and I think the biggest thing is once we get these kids in the position of being able to experience being around and making new friends, right? And making the right friends. I mean, I say that because a lot of times, it's if those kids are there together, they'll stay in contact. They'll be able to kind of share with you. Sometimes it may be even a deeper friendship that you might even confide in that person.
Yes.
But you need some of that connection. And as kids, listen, it's brutal, right? We always talk about today's technology, the bullying that goes on social media. It's like, that's crazy stuff, right? So you've got to be able to keep yourself in a very positive light. It'll go real quick. But when you're playing basketball and you have a great game or your team wins and everybody's having a good time together, we want to make sure that we keep up with those kids. And you're going to know a little bit more about them. So when we find out each of these kids, we're going to find out different ways. Maybe something with your program, maybe something we have in the foundation or other things we can keep these kids. Looking at how they can get into vocation. But listen, we talk a lot about our community. We want kids to be able to work and make money. Right now, it's kind of not, those things don't correlate sometimes. All these little toys and all this stuff, they cost.
Yes.
It ain't free. So to be able to teach kids that there's ways to do that, and you do that with the coaching, but that financial piece, what are we teaching these kids? What if within the basketball thing, we have a way we start teaching them about money? how that all works, right? As they get into their teenage years, so they understand they're not buying their shoes first before they pay their utilities, right? Because that's the kind of thing that goes on sometimes.
Yeah. I'm
So
about that new shoes before.
Yeah, no, listen. I grew up with one pair of shoes, so I get it. So I had to cut the grass. I had to cut the grass, then clean them, and then have them ready to go tomorrow.
I used to
a hand brush.
I
You
used
want
to
to talk
put
about
the
the hand
little
brush?
bags on mine.
I should have done that. That's what I should have done.
Yeah, the extra toothbrush.
I got it's a hand brush.
You actually had the
I had a
actual
Converse
brush.
pair of shoes.
with the handle.
I know. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I had to do that work. Line there. But I think it's the appreciation that you have for that and I have for that. It doesn't matter. Every generation, if you've been in a spot that you didn't have everything, it's okay. What do you really have? You have this. Right? You have this. That matters to people. And I think the fact that you've been through what you've been through, and then you have the gentleman that's calling you Pops now, you've got more stories than that one. I know you've got more. I know you do. I know you do. But we don't have that much time.
Nah, we don't.
No, but it's good. I think, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say it is good for people to know that it's a safe place. TR3 is a place that we want kids to come be themselves. Because just like, my ward and Amy,
that the one we were talking about?
Yeah, the one we talking about. No, she has a great daughter that was dealing with similar situations, not being able, the friends and people bullying. So it's good to be in an area that you can trust, and it's going to build you. So
I think that's great. That's a great story. But I want to say also this: we have a community center. We can put on things there. We can always put like a little gathering with everybody from the. We can do like we can even do it in the gym. When we get done with the rec league, we'll put on a little thing for them to do some recognitions. We'll have a little fun time with them. We'll put some games out there, some things that they can do after the seasons are with, so they stay together
to
right?
keep them coming back. And forth. Yes.
I think that when parent and what I've learned when we put on the Saturday clinics, I went around and just said hi, told whom I was and what I was doing, and they're very appreciative of that. I see them out now, and they said thank you for just having things for our kids to do. When a lot of times, and they had to drive them there, so I would say thank you for bringing your kids here. Yeah, and I think what we'll see is that will help. Because, I tell people all the time, I can't fix the world's problems. I can't even fix, United States problems. Yeah. I can sure make a difference in Shepherdsville. And that's what I'm trying to do.
Start with your neighbor.
Yep. And I just think if you look at what you're doing, Rich, I think you're going to continue to do this here. I think I would like to see this partnership really develop. And not just in the basketball piece, but how we put other activities. We can look at it from a standpoint of everything that we do. How do we make this affordable? We have a whole baseball league. We didn't have t-ball, baseball, and softball when I came here. 5 years it was gone. That's like sacrilegious. USA, every small town has baseball and t-ball and softball, and we didn't. So we brought it back, but it doesn't mean just that sport. It could be things in the park that they do, bring the kids out, and then they can do the walk trails. I mean, we got other things we're going to put out there. And if there are things that kids really want to do, we'll add it to the park. Or we'll add it to the community center or even the gym here. So all that's available. If you're taking care of kids, you're on my team.
Yes.
And, anything I can do as a mayor, we're going to do that. Everybody knows how I feel about the kids. We were joking in one of our other episodes.
You did build them a skate park. Not a lot of mayors do that.
No. I was really excited about it. I just wouldn't be on it. But because we see it. Because there are people
it's busy all the time.
And people looked at that and said, why are you doing that? Well, first of all, it's in a safe place. Okay, and again, I pick on Louisville a lot with the one that you got down there. If you're 15 minutes either going to that one or this one, you come in here because it's open. I got my office is right here, fire department's here, and so is the police station.
You don't want to skate under an underpass?
That's no. I don't want to skate nowhere. But I don't.
The rest of a car coming. You don't want that.
Yeah, but I think the fact is that we're having things for kids to do now. It makes a difference for these kids. Because, we don't think of like going to Mount Washington. That's a long way for some families here, right?
Yes.
And so we understand the income level. We understand just having something in the close proximity of the city for these kids to do. And the fact that you are willing to come into our town and do these things, I'm excited for you and Amy and everybody else. We want you here. These kids, they need that. And I have a good time with them. I engage them a lot. And I tell people all that. I coached for years. I coached baseball for AAU and Pereira Village. And my thing is I love being called coach. But the thing I like being called now is mayor. When I'm out and I see a kid in Walmart and go, hey, mayor, I'm like, that's what I want. Because that's where I spend time with those kids. And I want them to know that we really care. I'm a kid at heart. I just think for you, I think it's wonderful what you're doing, Coach. And I can't wait to get started, man. I can't, we're going to get everything going here. We got some bolts. We got some laying out to do, but we're going to get it.
I love it because it ties to my main focus is we're here to make a difference, not a dollar. So long as we're making a difference in another kid's life, that right there goes further. Your time is worth more than money.
Absolutely. And I have it sitting on my desk, difference maker. Yeah.
Yes.
I also have a cup that says Rome wasn't built in a day, but I went on that job.
Man, I wasn't there.
So yeah, if I had you, we'd have had that. We'd have
2 days.
Take that down 2 days, baby. It'd been done.
2 days tops.
Yeah. So listen, Coach. I can't wait to get started. I know we're going to put some nuts and bolts together of this. Everything we can do as a city, we're very proud to have you. You're going to make a difference in a lot of kids' lives. You've been doing it for 21 years. I'm going to make him 42 years doing this, right? So
there you go.
He'll be like 40.
Yeah, I'll be 40. 20 more years.
Yeah. But I do think it's great what you're doing. And I do think that for people to get to know you, we want to be able to publicize. We're going to put all this out there. We're going to make sure that we have an enrollment. All enrollment is spring. The parents will have to sign waivers for that, obviously.
So we don't have dates yet?
We have a mid-September. It's the 16th.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, so we have a date starting there, and we're going to go into November, closer to Thanksgiving. But we'll put all that together.
Yeah.
Do we have a do we have a name for the rec league? You can call it whatever you want to. You don't have an answer. What you got?
Not yet.
Yeah, all right. We're going to be yeah. So we'll have that. We'll publicize that. We'll get all the parents involved.
To be determined.
Yep. And then so I know that you have a lot of folks that want to help you with coaching. From what you said, from 5 to 18.
Yes.
I listen. I think it's great with the kids. These kids that are teenagers, I really can't wait to meet them and find ways to help them get jobs and get them going, being references for them.
Yes.
Because when you come to me and tell me this is a good kid, you've been around that child. You're going to tell me he's a good adult. All right. Well, I'm in. I'm into helping them get references and getting things done because we want to see them succeed. We want to stay up with them. And then they'll come back and coach.
Especially the ones that want to. You gotta want to. We're willing. The door is open. Like we're willing to accept new coaches, new members, but it's really geared about the ones who really would like to better their life.
Yeah. All right.
And
So we got
others.
some dates here.
Yep, we got the 9/18 to 11/20. Yeah, I want to make sure. Thank you.
Sounds good.
Thank you, Amy. But I think it's important for you all to know that you're just getting started, man. We're just getting started, and I can't tell you how much I'm proud of you and Amy and everybody else that wants to make a difference in these kids' lives.
I'm glad for this opportunity.
Yeah, that's gonna be great.
Especially out here, the kids are gonna love it.
Yeah.
I promise they're gonna love it. If they show up, you drop them off, put them out the car. This is your free time. Put them out.
Well, the Camaro Foundation is going to be involved in that. So, the only things that you need for these kids, we're going to all the jerseys. We're going to figure it out. I'm going to raise money and go squeeze a few of my friends and take money from them too. They know who they are. They may be listening.
They're coming.
I'm coming for you.
He's got
get that
backup
wallet.
now.
Get that wallet out. Mm-hmm. But I
got backup.
But I think it's going to be. I think the kids will appreciate that, and where they go to school, I think they will be able to look forward to doing those type of things.
Yes.
And then they're really going to learn life.
Oh yeah.
I know that's the bigger mission here.
Because we speak life. As long as we're speaking life in the midst of them learning, they'll take it in.
You're going to do
and
good,
it's gonna
Coach.
Better.
I love having you on the program.
No, I really appreciate you.
No, it's going to be good stuff. But now we got one thing we do on this program, okay? And it's a very tough thing, Coach. You've done a lot of things in your 21 years.
Ooh.
But on
Do I
3,
need to stretch for this one?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you the instructions here. So on 1, 2, 3, we're gonna say love, peace, chicken grease. All right, are you ready for that?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Coach Irvin, glad to have you here. On 3, 1, 2, 3. Love, peace, and chicken grease. All right, thank you, Coach. Glad to have you on this program.
Thank you so much.
All right, man. Good stuff.